Hello guys, this is Aitanaja from Inspire2rise.com, and today we are going to review the Motorola Moto G 2014 edition. As we can see from the box, this is Motorola 16GB Moto G second generation phone. The product code is XT1068, which is different from the previous Moto G, which was XT1033. And we can see the usual advertising jargon which explains the different features of the phone, like brilliant 5-inch HD display, stereo speakers, 8 megapixel camera, and Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor, and different other things. Motorola customizable shells. And now let's just unbox the phone. Here we have the phone. Upon the first glance we can see that the phone is bigger. This is because the phone has 5-inch display as opposed to the 4.5-inch display on the original Moto G, and the same curved back is still present on the Moto G 2014 edition, and the same matte finish that we loved very much on the original Moto G is still there, and the finger rest for your index finger. And apart from that, one more noticeable body change is that the speakers have been moved to front, the stereo speakers. Let's just see what else is there in the box. Apart from the phone, we have the charging cable, and it is not detachable, so we do not have a separate USB cable for the phone. Good luck guys with that. And we have a 3.5mm jack headphone, which is the earbud type model, so it is not the in-ear model that most people are accustomed to, and so it does not offer a good noise isolation feature. And apart from that, we have the different Motorola warranty card, user manuals, and other stuff. Let's just see the phone now. When we examine the phone from a closer look, we can see that the lens has been improved. The lens is bigger than the previous Moto G because it's a f2 lens, and the resolution has also been improved. It's an 8 megapixel camera now, and the front camera has also been improved. It is now 2 megapixel camera. And as I told you earlier, the speakers have been moved forward, so it helps when you are watching movies or doing stuff and the voice does not get muffled. The build quality is beautiful as before. The 3.5mm jack, neither it's protruding out nor it's too sunk inside. It's good. And as we can see, the whole phone feels quite sturdy in the hand. Let's just start by browsing through the phone. As we can see, the phone has a 5-inch display. The pixel density has been reduced to 294 ppi from the original Moto G, which has 329 ppi, but it doesn't make much of a difference if you do not look that closely. And one more new feature that I can say that it's not a new feature, it's an update in the Moto G 2014 edition that it got recently, that the Google Now launcher, for those of you who are familiar with the Google Now launcher, it has been incorporated into the Moto G 2014 edition. And as you can see, browsing through the apps, everything is quite fast, and we use the custom live wallpaper from the LG G3 because we like it very much. Let's just test the video playback to see how good it is. The big display surely helps while watching movies.
Worried about me while I'm worried about you.
You almost died trying to rescue what I assumed was a cadaver from the morgue.
Okay, no more of Now You See Me. As you could see, there was no lag while watching the video, and the whole interface, the stock Android, feels quite good. And apart from that, what you can see is that we have installed quite a lot of apps on the phone, and let's just test the gaming performance of the phone. I think we need to have some data for that game. We will check this out later. As we have tested all of this, you can see the new improved dialer in action on the Moto G 2014 edition. This is all because of the fact that the Moto G 2014 edition comes with Android KitKat 4.4.4. As you can see, the kernel just got updated yesterday, and you can see the version and all details. Apart from that, the phone just excels in the battery life department. On normal usage, the phone could, on normal usage, normal means just little bit browsing and other stuff, the phone could carry out between 3 to 4 days of normal usage, and on heavy usage the phone easily went through the day. What has been changed in the phone is the 5-inch display, the speaker and the camera. The camera on the Moto G is a definite improvement. As we can see, the pictures click. You can see the amount of detail on the picture. Everything is quite better than the previous Moto G, although it does not carry up to the legacy of different phones which have very good cameras, but still it's a definite improvement over the 5 megapixel camera in the original Moto G, and performance is lag free as it was in the original Moto G phone. And apart from that, let's just check anything else that we can do right now. Temple Run 2. Let's just test the simple gaming performance of the phone. Even a small amount of lag is noticeable on such a big screen or on any screen. Let's see if there is any lag. Till now there is no lag, and the game is, and we are running the game on full high resolution graphics. No lag, stutter free performance, and that's what you expect from a decent budget phone. The price of the Moto G surprisingly remains the same as the previous edition. I think we got carried away while playing the game. Let's just switch it off. We don't have any hardware button, we have the soft touch buttons that we got used to in the previous interface. And as you can see, the increased screen estate makes viewing and doing the basic stuff more pleasurable. People can argue that the 4.5 inch was the best screen size, but I would say that the phone has less bezel on both the sides, so it does make up for a good phone experience. And the new Moto G is only 6 grams heavier than the previous Moto G, so it does not make much of a difference in the terms of weight. And the camera is pretty good. It does not take much time to focus, and you can see the granularity on the sun mica from photos captured. You can see the exact granularity of the sun mica. So this goes on to tell that the camera has definitely been improved, because I own the Moto G original edition, and trust me, it's not that better in terms of camera. Who should buy this phone? That's the question. Who should buy this phone? Anyone who is looking for a good, decent Android experience, and anyone who is looking for a phone that has a nice camera, good for taking selfies and for occasional Instagram and all that, and anyone who wants to have a nice gaming experience, nice movie watching experience, and an amazing battery life. We reviewed the Asus Zenfone 5 earlier, and the only thing that marked the beautiful Android experience of Asus Zenfone 5 was that the phone had less battery life, while the Moto G easily carries on through the day even with heavy usage, and with normal usage it easily goes from 3 to 4 days. Now this is something to watch. Batman Arkham Origins game on the Moto G. This can actually tell you the performance of the game. The game is loading, and the classic Batman music. And let's just start with the game already. The Batmobile is here. Can you feel the excitement? Incoming assassin Deathstroke. You can see the quality and the I'm getting whipped from the assassin, and I got defeated. Well, it's because of my poor gaming skills, but this is a pretty good game, and you can see the villain. So that was a good gaming experience as far as I can tell. And let's just understand, even the sound is pretty good. It's stereo sound. It's definitely loud. We had the previous Moto G and it had a USP that it was loud. The new Moto G is also really loud. Will You Be There by Michael Jackson. One of the most beautiful tracks by Michael Jackson. And well, that's all for music. And as you can see, switching between apps is really easy. This is all because of the stock Android experience, and add to this the fact that Motorola has optimized Android with its own algorithms, and you can see the battery life, 34% not charging, and this is with some nice usage. Voice calls 11%. We called a lot with this phone, and the battery saver module is off. And with the battery saver module on, the phone can even get better life. So that was all for the Moto G 2014 edition. Pricing being 12,499 for the 16 GB edition and even lesser for the 8 GB edition. A major improvement over the previous Moto G is that the phone also supports SD card. With SD card, it officially supports 32 GB plus over the 16 GB of additional memory. So you have a total of 48 GB with the Moto G 2014 edition and a guaranteed upgrade to Android L, which is Android 5.0. The Android L will redefine the UI, and with the Project Volta, the battery life is definitely going to get better. So this is all that we have to say for today. Sayonara folks, this is Aditya Najha, Inspire2rise.com, signing off.